Hello! Hello, hello. It is, what time is it now? 9:08 a.m. Eastern Standard Time here in Central Florida. It is Monday, October 30th, 2017. Good morning. It's the 9 a.m. chill. Matt 3231. How you doing? And yeah, I'm actually like doing it legitimately at 9 a.m. on a Monday. I said I would, and I is. So there. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. My eyes have been watering for some reason. I started like I guess it's just from waking up still. What's good with you guys? Hello Mel, hello Matthew Dunn, Bilbo, Nero Drago, Anne, good morning. Still crying about Sean. Fucking Sean. Sean, you son of a bitch. And if you don't mind my saying so, Sean knew, oops, Sean knew that his dad was around, and he did nothing. Where did I stop yesterday? I just got back down to the Commonwealth. You want to do that today? We'll do that today. We'll jump on that for a little bit. Got my boy Lou here. Lou! It's my boy. Say hi, Lou. Say hi, buddy. Lou! Yeah, we'll do that in a little bit. Throw him in the pool. No! It's my good boy. Bilbo wanted me to throw you in the pool, buddy. Shame on you. So, I just got back from the Institute. Made my way down to, I couldn't figure out how to do that. I'm like, how do I go? But I'm like, I just clicked the map and fast travel. So I did. And, after that, I cleared out a new settlement. Started having some fun doing that. AG, what's up, boy? Morning, sir. Buddy, look at my boy. Look what my boy does. I just put my hand down here and he headbutts me. He's like, pet me. Pet me now. Kevin Spacey's a perv? No, I wouldn't say he's a perv. He's I wouldn't make assumptions about people like that. Generalizations. April Michelle is back. I don't know all the information, so I wouldn't comment on the whole Kevin Spacey thing, but good morning. Let's not get controversial all of a sudden. Sheesh. What are the important issues? The important issues are having fun and having a good day. I'm going to start talking about other people that have absolutely no way of representing themselves. So we're just going to talk shit about people that we don't know. Buddy, go lay down. Come on. Go lay down. You're messing up the table. Damn it. This is why we can't have nice things. Because Lou runs around and kicks up the tablecloth and stuff. So anyways, I heard Matt once didn't tip at Pub 99. What's Pub 99? I got the joke up right up until Pub 99. I have no idea what that is. So, we set up a SoundCloud now for you to hear what else my boy has to offer. All right, sweet. Keeping it low key. Sweet. Yeah, man. Yeah, I want to hear some more retro stuff. He's under my handle here. Okay. Jogar a boss. Link me if you could. Like, send me an email with a link. Or if you want to connect with me on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter or whatever. You know. But no, so I didn't really get too far on Fallout 4. But Emma was released from WWE. I wouldn't say that's a shame. I'd say good for Emma. McDade, what's up? Institute is life. Making me want to get back on and play that game again. No, as far as Emma, so yeah, Kevin Spacey apparently made some moves on a guy when he was 14, an actor. I don't think it should shock anyone that Hollywood is full of people who have either made sexual advances to others, or have been made sexually advanced by others. You know, one or the other. Not bad, man. American dude does a Scottish accent great. Thank you, man. So yeah, Kevin Spacey apparently did a bad. Emma was released from WWE. Corey said he was gonna name more people. Corey said he was gonna name more people. Okay, yeah, Corey Feldman. Yep. My whole take on that thing, because I don't like really dishing on controversy much. Good morning, Tate. Good morning. Good, listen to me. Started in on the Irish already. Good morning, Tate. Who did he name? Oh, I don't know who he named. Feldman with Heldman. Typical AG. Oh, that AG. Classic AG. I don't know that he named anyone. Love the Irish. I love everybody. But yeah, the accent. You know, some people take things too far. That's just how it is. I've done it myself. I've taken things too far. You know, I have my faults. Everybody has their faults. I think people are too quick to be like, oh, you did something wrong? Well, screw you. You're a monster. That's not. Because I've been a victim of being falsely accused, as well as being somebody who could have been, let's see, I'm often misinterpreted. How about that? WWE's Emma could clutch my Cobra. Nice. What's going on with Feldman? Oh no, I was just AG came in, as he does, and said, Kevin Spacey's a perv. And I'm like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. You know how he does. He just comes in and tosses a hot coal on everybody's lap. So, we just started in on that, and then, you know, AG, you know how he is. You know how we do. I don't pay attention. A live grenade, exactly. I don't pay attention to current events. I don't really either. Like you know what I do is I browse the front page of Reddit, and that's my you know, keeping up on current events. Is, you know, is there anything mildly interesting? Kevin Spacey. There was an actor who starred in what was the series that he's in? Can't remember. I don't even know who Kevin Spacey is. He's the dude from House of Cards. Yeah, he's the president. But yeah, the whole deal was that apparently, when this actor was 14 years old, he was doing theater, and he was I guess he was in a production with Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey invited him to a party, and was being Kevin Spacey, charming as always, and apparently made a sexual advance, probably drunk, he's assuming. Made a sexual advance towards a young man who was an actor, and he was 14 at the time. And The guy opened up about it to the press, I guess. And Kevin Spacey basically said, if that did in fact happen, I truly apologize for making for doing something drunkenly and ridiculous, which is what he was claiming. And then he also opened up about being Anthony Rapp. Yeah, but what's the show he was with? What show is Anthony Rapp a part of? Because I saw him and I'm like, I didn't recognize him at all. But anywho, Kevin Spacey also came out and said that he's living life as a gay man. Or he's how did he say it? Something along the lines of I'm making it known, announcing or whatever that he said a very interesting way. He's like kind of like I recognize myself as, or I identify myself as, or some kind of weird way of saying it. But he's like, no, I'm homosexual. At this point, who really cares who's homosexual or not? Really? I don't know. I'm on the fence about accusations. Guilty? Sure. Fry them? This can be weaponized. That's right. Yeah, it's like if someone is guilty of doing it's accusations or accusations. Someone can throw something at something. Somebody can throw something at you, and it's like I just think people are so. What are we talking about? Well, we were talking about Fallout 4, but apparently this has gone controversial. What was I going to say? As far as a person's sexual preference, I really could give a shit less. I could care less about, or I couldn't care less about that, about someone's sexual preference. Because it doesn't affect me in any way whatsoever. Road trip? Oh no, yeah, Fallout 4 is wrong. Skyrim is trash, that's true. Fallout 3 is trash, no one ever played it. I like Fallout 4. As far as, like I said, people being guilty of doing things, you don't have all the information. You can't just say somebody's a good person or a bad person because of an action. Bethesda games are horrible. I wouldn't say they're horrible. If I'm not mistaken, Bethesda's made quite a load of money on their games, so I'd say they're quite successful. If you don't like them, now you're vilified for questioning an accusation. The vilification that's just what society is these days. That's just what it is. I don't get that at all. Everybody just wants to be offended. Everyone wants to be disgusted, and wants to be outraged. That's the new black. That's the new sexy. That's a new thing. I think Skyrim Together mod will help tons of copies. They made lots of money. Doesn't that mean they're a quality? McDonald's makes lots of money too. Still trash. Well, it's a matter of perspective, I suppose. I agree with you. McDonald's makes a lot of money based off of trash. I would agree. What do you like? Sam, what do you like? Sheesh. Fallout 4 is not a good narrative. Trash post-apocalypse simulation. You know what? I thought Fallout a horribly written story is all. Well, sure. I guess you could say that. If you're looking for something in a game and that thing does not provide that thing, I can understand how you would call it trash. It's like, a post-apocalyptic simulation. It fails as a post-apocalyptic simulation. I don't think it's a post-apocalyptic right? Let's try that again. I don't think it was a post-apocalyptic simulation as much as it is a like a fun narrative that uses post-apocalypse as a thing. Fails as a role-playing game. I wouldn't call it a role-playing game necessarily. I mean, you're playing the role of a guy, but that's like any video game. You'll have a very hard time convincing me of any game as a role-playing game. I like when people play a game for 400 hours on Steam and give it a bad review. That's true. No, it's Fallout series started as an RPG. Yeah, it started. It evolved into something else. Fallout 4. Leslie, hi. Hey, Leslie McKenzie. Where you could roleplay any character because there was no set backstory. Gamers' expectations are so high nowadays. Absolutely, that I agree with, AG. Absolutely. How's it going? It's going all right. Long time no see. Exactly. It's been too long. Too long. No, you're absolutely right. Hold on a second. Whew, that's me. No, Fallout 4 is a good game for what it is. Is it my preferred game? I mean, I could think of a bunch of things that I would like to do, ways that I would prefer the game to go, but you can't roleplay a drunk pirate if you like. True. Well, you're never going to get. Thank you, by the way. Bless you. I just miss the old games where you could shoot at a person. You know what I miss? I do miss a good Nazi slaughter fest. Nazis are such good bad guys. I haven't played Wolfenstein 2 yet. I have not played Wolfenstein 2 yet, but Fallout 4 was awesome. I agree. I enjoyed it. Yeah, I'm really enjoying playing it. I don't expect too much from games. Not my $60. I got my $60 worth. When you consider the fact they play $60 for a game, let's take a look at that for. Oh, here's. I'm looking forward to the Red Dead Redemption game, and the WW2 game that's coming out. Call of Duty World War II. Red Dead Redemption, absolutely. No, I'll comment on that. $60 for Fallout 4, plus with all the mods and everything, and all the things that you can do with that game. I love the fact that you could pay $60 for a game, and then the players, the community that enjoys the game, can just keep that ball rolling. It's kind of with GTA 5, GTA Online, all the DLC, all the content that they're creating, makes it a fun game. There's so many things you could do. On top of that, you have the mods that the players can do. But I've been regulating on the mods and stuff like that. I think to have a game that you pay $60 for and then be able to play, like Minecraft, all the different mods, all the different things that you can do with that. Let's see, right there, none of those seem appealing to me. Hellblade, What Remains of Edith Finch, I've never heard of that. Super Mario Odyssey, anything Super Mario, I'm not interested in. Zelda, not interested in. Injustice 2, I mean, I loved it. That was a good game. My brother spent as much time building a settlement as I did the whole game. Oh yeah, I love building settlements. Love it. K-Will 4769. What's up, K-Will? Just to let you know, like right here, I'm seeing screen names. I'm not seeing or account names. I'm not seeing necessarily the name that I know you by on Periscope. So if I happen to not recognize you right away, I apologize. Just bought Injustice 2, and I hate the fact that you have to download a bunch of stuff. Yeah. SimCity and all that. Spent my time collecting power armors. Well, I love. Well, yeah, I like that's cool too. Power armors, kind of neat. But there we go. What I meant: Fallout 3 and 4, post-apocalypse simulations, but poor role-playing games. Okay. It's a video game. If following a storyline, it's going to be on rails. You know, you have to go here, and there. I mean, it's much better than like the old Tomb Raider. If you're playing Tomb Raider, I would say the video games to me, like role-playing games, would be like Tomb Raider. Role-playing games, are you playing a role? That's what it means to be a role-playing game. You're not really creating your own character. You're not really doing your own thing and following your own narrative. You're basically portraying the role of this person in their adventure. The sentiment comes from right. Going from Fallout 2 to 3 was a tragedy to some fans. Fallout 4 is just a game. Labels bring expectations. Right. But that's what I always see video games as, video game role-playing games as, is just it's you're simply portraying a role. So in that sense, you are playing a role. So it is a role-playing game. But for me, pen and paper role-playing games, the ability to play any character, everything is being made up on the spot. You know, there's a general idea of an adventure, of a module, but for the most part, your characters in the world changes as you go. So there's no beating pen and paper role-playing games. Still have nightmares about that one Tomb Raider game where you're in the mansion with the stoic butler. You know what? I still have flashbacks to the T-Rex in the first one. That was one of those moments in video games where I'm like, holy shit. Because you're running through and you see a jaguar and you see this and that. I think there's of some like smaller dinosaurs or whatever. I loved improvising that butler in the walk-in freezer, imprisoning the butler in the walk-in freezer. That was one of my favorite moments. Was the first Tomb Raider where you're in those caves and suddenly you hear bump 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 bump. You're like, what the hell is going? All of a sudden, a T-Rex, 3 stories high, coming right at you. Like, oh shit! Ah! That was my first big video game scare. I was very happy with that. I was very tickled. Tomb Raider Anniversary, Legend, and Underworld. Haven't played Underworld. I played Tomb Raider Legend, Tomb Raider Anniversary. I think Anniversary was the revamp. Large pointy pubes. Sorry. Legend was the little darker one. Anniversary was the remake of the original. Great game, very scary. Oh, I don't like scary. Silent Hill, I'll take your word for it. I don't like scary. One trilogy followed by the original storyline. Well, it was the new trilogy followed the original storyline. Gotcha. So, I like video games. I get enjoyment out of them. I wouldn't necessarily call it a role-playing game, other than to take it literally. RPGs have a really warm spot in my heart. Very RPGs, love them. Where you can create a character, you can create your own story. Like Critical Role, anybody wants. I mean, I don't like Dungeons and Dragons as much as I like other games, but Critical Role on Geek and Sundry, probably the best product out there, representing true pen and paper role-playing games. Create your own backstory in the game's context. Yeah. You could do that in Fallout 2, for example. Well, you know, one of the things I was thinking about is with Fallout 4, I don't think it was the game that they're intending. Because there's so much stuff in there with the super mutants and the Brotherhood and, I mean, the ghouls, zombies, whatever. Why is it gotta be zombies? I know they call them ghouls. They're fucking zombies. I'm so tired of zombies. But whatever. I guess that's what you get. Post-apocalypse zombies. You're gonna get that. But the Minutemen, the Railroad, synths, you know, that you have a great, like a good class faction structure that would have made it great for a RPG. Isometric and all. Oh no, well, I would say like you're talking RPG in the sense of like a Diablo type of thing. There's bound to be some backlash within established fan base. Are you talking RPG like the Japanese RPG? Because I don't call those RPGs. As someone who's played pen and paper Oh, geez, moving on. No, I'm just saying, as someone who's played pen and paper RPGs, there's no linear story that you could solve one way. Well, that would be just a, what would you call that? A strategy, exploration strategy type of a game. I don't know. I'm just really particular. It's falling under semantics as far as my opinion is concerned. But I digest. If you did not put points into intelligence, your character didn't speak coherently. Even my D&D sessions have rails in mind. Sure, it's exactly. It's just as a consumer, as a long-time RPG enthusiast, in the video game sense, yeah. You can't deny it. Oh, I'll deny it. I'll be wrong. But I'll deny it. No, you won't. Yes, I will. Oh, yes, I will. So I don't. I would. It would be great. It would be fantastic if you could actually create a game with the same heart and soul as classic pen and paper role-playing games. That would be fantastic. MMOs, maybe? I don't know. It claimed it was an RPG. Linear. Kevin Spacey, so linear. Kevin Spacey on rails. That's the current topic of 3231 today, of our 9 a.m. chill. Off the rails. He wouldn't be on the rails because he's not straight. Wrong. Anyways, moving along. Zing. On the rod. So, haven't finished Fallout 4 yet. I don't know if there's any way to finish it, but I love making settlements. I got some mods that are like sim settlements, and a couple other I got some good cheats and some good mods in there. They're pretty nice. What are some of the games you enjoyed in 2017? You know what? You know what I've been enjoying? Watching the progress of Star Citizen. That's something that I've enjoyed quite a bit. As far as games that I've played, let me pull up the games that I have here on Steam. Whoops. Let me enlarge that for a second. Enlarge. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. I can't do that. Enlarge. Conan Exiles. Astroneer, I played that a little bit. Astroneer's kind of cute. I kind of dig that game. Conan Exiles. I dig that game. I like the saga of Conan. I love the backdrop of that. There's a new 40-minute Star Citizen video. Oh, I know. From the keynote from Gamescom. So good. So good. I love watching the progress of that game though, because that's my entertainment. Seeing them develop a game, coming up with all this awesome stuff, and then just seeing it come to life, and you're like, holy crap! Enjoy these boxy survival crafting type games. Oh, absolutely. I like the casual freedom to, the casual freedom to create, to build. I'm a good world builder type of guy. Gang Beasts, I haven't really played that much. Fire Pro Wrestling World, I'm interested in the development of that game. GTA, duh. Who doesn't play that and love it? No Man's Sky? Oh yeah, No Man's Sky was a neat game. I got that only because, I got that because I like the concept of traveling and what they had in mind to do. So I bought it, knowing that it's not going to be the finished product. I pretty much knew No Man's Sky wasn't going to be the finished product. I got Neon Drive because of the soundtrack. I haven't played the game before, but I like the soundtrack. You should get Elite Dangerous. I've looked at Elite Dangerous. I'm not interested. I saw a couple YouTube videos, and that's good enough for me. I'm excited about Star Citizen though. Did you feel they pulled a shitty one consumer-wise with NMS? No. I think that they didn't do I think they made poor choices, but I'm not mad in any way whatsoever. I saw No Man's Sky. I'm like, I'll buy No Man's Sky when it comes out, and I got it. And it's like I liked it for what it was. And then at some point, because it was nice. They portrayed it for years as something else. Feels like they're lying to me. I guess I just wasn't as invested as other people were in the franchise, in the not the franchise, the product. So I think that they handled the situation poorly. And I don't know all the situation. I'm just one of those type of guys where I'm a garbage in, garbage out type of guy. I realize that I don't have all the information, and so I don't really judge people. You know, if somebody says they're going to come out with a game that's going to be awesome, and they come out with a game and it's not awesome, I don't necessarily say that I've been lied to, I feel betrayed, I'm offended, or I'm outraged, or anything like that. You go in with no expectations. It's a cool exploration game. Sure, that's exactly my position on that. I think that they wanted a bunch of that, and that they planned on doing a bunch of that in the future and changing things, which they have. They changed a lot in No Man's Sky after a time. I just think they made poor decisions. Like there was bad time management, bad developer management. They didn't have their shit together, in plain speak. I'm sure they will at some point. Right, covering up co-op mentions on game boxes with a sticker pre-launch. Yeah, I think they made poor decisions. I think they handled it poorly, and they paid the price for it. Rocket League is kind of a neat game. I haven't played that in a while. Star Trek Online. I want to love Star Trek Online. I want to love that. I have a Klingon symbol tattooed on my leg. I'm branded a nerd. I'm loyal to Star Trek franchise. And yet they just refuse. The best thing about Star Trek now is the Orville. How crazy is that? I saw Star Trek Discovery. It seemed nice, but how many people still play Star Trek Online? You should check Steam charts. A lot of people still play Star Trek Online, especially because it's free to play. Subnautica, I haven't jumped into Subnautica yet, and WWE 2K17. I like character creation and world building. That's my jam. I want a world that I can immerse myself in. I want something that I can travel where I want, build. Gamer Backlash is mostly funny. All we can give our personal opinions, really. Exactly. And even now, you watch videos of Star Citizen, like that keynote, and you hear some of the feedback from people saying, oh, this is bullshit, for whatever reason. That they're still complaining, even though not happy with Discover Riders. Oh, me neither. Crossstone Creek, talking to us on Twitch. What's up, Crossstone? Thanks for hanging out with us. Look at that right there. We got a Twitch buddy. What was it that I read on Reddit? Fans love Orville, critics hate Orville. Critics love Discovery, fans hate Discovery. I mean, love hate, obviously. You're going to extremes on that thing, but I mean that's kind of like the vibe, where it's like success to these guys. Like everybody has their own opinions. Discovery's pretty. It's pretty looking, but thought I'd hang out for a moment or two. Well, thank you, sir. Feel free to. I'm assuming, sir. It's safe to assume that everybody on the internet is male, unless they stated otherwise. Games are meant to be fun, not solve life's problems. I think people put too much hope in games. It's just like any movie or any book or anything else. It's just now video games are starting to get the... Video games are starting to become the new film industry. People with technology and the ability to do certain things, you want more because you expect more because the technology is available to do more. And pretty and empty. Yeah, I agree. Destiny 2 seems like a good game, and the complainers are people who obsessively grinded to the ground. But playing it for 10 hours a day since launch, and then complaining there's no end game. Amanda. Hello, Amanda. Yeah, that's consumerism for you. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Yay, I got it. I don't want it. Not what I want. Could have been better, could have been faster, could have been. Shouldn't you be at work? No. I mean, should I be at work? Yes. I don't have a job. But yes. Yeah. This product should be everything I want in a video game. And you're not going to get that. And the internet has made people think their opinions are important. They are not. Yep. You should have said, this is your job. I should have. However, I'm not getting paid, so that would be a lie. You want to jump on Fallout? All right. Yeah, maybe I'll jump on. I'll get on that in a second. 15 minutes. 15 minutes, Bilbo. Fallout 4. With a bunch of neat mods and stuff to play. Once I switch over, no viewers? Is that what you're saying, AG? 9? No, 15, not 9. That's alright. That's right. If I just hang out with Bilbo, that's fine. Because Bilbo loves me. Bilbo will hang out with me. Hell yeah. Went and saw Blade Runner. Speaking of Star Citizen and everything. Went and saw the new Blade Runner. I want a story of space exploration, not a rerun of Days of Our Lives. Jeez. Well, speaking of space exploration. Speaking of space exploration. What is good? Was Blade Runner good? Yes, I thought so. I thought it was very nice. It was a little disturbing, that dystopian future of Blade Runner, like just kind of the realism of it is like, oh my God, could you actually imagine this being the future? So yeah, I was it's kind of like, ugh. I'm a replicant. I want to be a replicant. I want to be a synth. It makes me want to watch the first Blade Runner. I don't know if I want to though. How's it going, man? How you doing, dude? It's going cool here. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I know. I haven't been on in a while. My apologies. I see Ryathon and I'm trying to get the name. I'm doing that thing again where it's like I forget people's names. It's tough doing it without Periscope, because if I saw the Periscope, I'd be able to recognize a lot better. But I just see Ryathon. I know who it is, I just can't, the name's not popping into my head. Still do, gotcha. It's not my fault. It's confusing. To still being able to, you have your plate full, just saying. There's a lot of people that I talk to. But also the fact that, like, when you think about it, it's very interesting how the internet works. If you deal with a lot of people, and people change their screen names, it's like saying, you call me Matt. It's like, no, I changed my name to Bob. If we haven't talked or anything, open the Bob's. It's like, you don't know that I changed my name to Fred, or maybe you know me by a different name for so long, like you know me by 3231, so that's what you call me, is 3231, like people on Periscope do all the time. Say, hey, 3231. I'm like, no, it's Matt. They're like, how am I supposed to know? That's in my profile, but whatever. I guess it's that whole thing about I care. I care what people think. I will always care about what people think and how people perceive me. And so I'll always be vulnerable to criticism and judgment because I care. It's like somebody can have 3 names: AG, Awoken Giant. You could have some other name on his account, and I still wouldn't know his real name. I'd be able to recognize him as 3 other names, but it's like, no, that's not my real name. Like Still Do, Ryathon. What's your real name? Still Do? Your name isn't Still Do. Is your name Ryathon? My name is Dickfur. What's a Dickfur? Yeah, da. Bilbo's like, come on, play Fallout already. Sheesh. Rick, actually. All right. Hi, Rick. I won't remember that. Hashish? What? I've been Still Do since AOL. Gotcha. Can I change your name? No, it just says block user. I don't do that. I want to know if I could right click on your name and change your nickname. It just says block user. I ain't doing that. Block him. No. $5 if you block Tate. Nope. I wouldn't block you. Not on purpose. $20 and I'll block Tate. I'll pull up my PayPal account. Wait to see the $20 in the account. Then I'll give $10 to Tate. No, I didn't say block for life. You give me $20. Big storm, powerless to New Hampshire. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. You're a scammer. That's right. Oh, like you give me $10 if I block Tate. I'm the scammer. Right. Right. Oh, you know what? Let me go for just 1 second. I'll be right back. Or no, not 1 second, but for more than 1 second. Give me just a bit. I'm gonna put on some music or something. What can I do? I know. I was just thinking about. All right, well, let me do this since it's almost 10 o'clock. I'm gonna go real quick. But I will be back on in just a few minutes to get on Fallout 4 Bathroom Emergency. You know the deal. So I will catch you guys later on.